Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Chloe and today we are going to talk about my English morning routine and 5 easy habits to improve English every day.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Good morning, Chloe, or should I say good afternoon?
Good morning, Lucas. It is still morning for me. I have my coffee right here.
That looks warm and delicious. Are you a morning person?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. If I sleep well, I love the morning.
That is true. Sleep is very important.
What about you, Lucas? Do you jump out of bed with lots of energy?
Oh, definitely not. I wake up very slowly, like an old turtle.
An old turtle, that is a funny picture.
Yes, my alarm rings and I just look at the ceiling for 5 minutes.
That sounds nice and peaceful, but today we are going to make our mornings very useful.
Yes, we're going to share 5 easy habits to practice English in the morning.
You do not need a textbook.
You do not need a classroom.
You just need your normal morning routine.
Let's start with habit number 1. The alarm rings, you open your eyes.
Yes, what is the very first thing you say?
Usually I say nothing. I just groan.
Well, habit number 1 is English self-talk.
English self-talk? That sounds interesting. What does that mean?
It means you talk to yourself out loud in English, just 1 or 2 easy sentences.
Oh, really? What do you say to yourself, Chloe?
When I open my eyes, I say, "Good morning, Chloe. Today is a new day."
Wow, that is very positive.
Yes, and then I sit up and say, "I am getting out of bed now."
That is a great habit. Your brain hears English before you even touch your phone.
Exactly. You train your brain to think in English immediately.
I want to try that tomorrow. I will wake up and say, "Where is my coffee?"
That is a very honest English sentence.
Yes, I am tired. I need coffee. 2 perfect beginner sentences.
That is true. You describe your feelings. I am tired. I am happy. I am cold.
It is so easy. Anyone can do habit number 1.
I agree.
Okay, you get out of bed, you walk into the bathroom.
Time for habit number 2.
What is habit number 2?
Habit number 2 is listen while you wash.
Oh, listening practice.
Yes, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, and you listen to English.
What do you listen to? A long, difficult news report?
Oh no, never. That is too stressful for the morning.
That is true. Too difficult makes you want to go back to sleep.
I listen to a simple English song or a 5-minute beginner podcast.
Like our podcast.
Yes, exactly like our podcast. You put your phone on the bathroom sink and just push play.
Lucas, do you sing in the shower? Oh, always. I am a famous pop star in my shower.
That sounds fun. Do you sing in English?
Yes, I do. But I usually forget the real words, so I just make up funny English words.
That is still great speaking practice. Your mouth is moving in English.
That is true. The shower is a great place to practice pronunciation because nobody can hear your mistakes.
I agree. You can make funny sounds and practice your TH sound. The, thinking, Thursday.
Yes, the turtle takes a bath.
Perfect shower English.
Okay, let's move to the kitchen. You are clean, your teeth are brushed.
Your stomach is making hungry noises.
Yes, time for breakfast and time for habit number 3.
What is habit number 3, Lucas?
Habit number 3 is label your breakfast.
Label your breakfast? That sounds fun. How do you do that?
You look at the things in your kitchen, you point at them with your finger, and you say the English word.
Oh, like a game.
Yes, you touch the kettle and say kettle.
You touch the egg and say egg.
You touch the bread and say bread.
You touch the big spoon and say spoon.
Wow, that is so visual. You connect the real physical object to the English sound.
Exactly. You do not translate from your native language. You just look at the white round thing and say plate.
What if a beginner wants a bigger challenge?
Then you add a color or a size word.
Oh, I see. White plate.
Small egg.
Hot coffee.
Brown bread.
That is fantastic. You build a 2-word sentence in 2 seconds.
I agree. It makes cooking breakfast very educational.
Let's ask our viewers a question right now.
Yes. Listeners, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Please write your answer in the comments. Just 1 English word, like oatmeal or pancakes.
We want to read what you eat in the morning.
Okay, your breakfast is ready. You sit down at the kitchen table.
You take a sip of your coffee or tea.
What is habit number 4, Chloe?
Habit number 4 is read one short thing.
Read one short thing, not a heavy chapter of a book?
No, just one sentence, maybe 2 sentences.
Where do you find this sentence?
You can look at an English quote of the day on Instagram,
Or a short news headline on your phone?
or even the back of your cereal box.
The cereal box, that is so funny.
Yes, cereal boxes have lots of easy English words, delicious and crunchy, full of vitamins.
That is true. You just read the words out loud while you chew your food.
What do you like to read in the morning, Lucas?
I like to read the weather forecast in English.
Oh, the weather app? That is super practical.
Yes, it says sunny and warm today, high of 25 degrees.
Then you immediately know what clothes to wear.
Exactly. You learn words like cloudy, windy, rainy.
Lucas, what if a beginner reads a word and they do not know what it means? Do they open a big dictionary immediately?
No, don't do that. That ruins your peaceful breakfast.
What should they do?
Just guess the meaning from the picture. If the weather app shows a picture of a little yellow circle and says sunny, you know what it means.
That is so smart. Trust the pictures.
Okay, we have done 4 habits. Habit 1, self-talk in bed.
Habit 2, listen to a song in the bathroom.
Habit 3, label your food in the kitchen.
Habit 4, read one sentence at the table. Now, you finish your coffee, you walk to your desk, or get ready to leave the house.
Time for the final habit, habit number 5.
What is habit number 5?
Habit number 5 is write your daily mission.
Write your daily mission? That sounds very important, like a secret agent.
Yes, James Bond's morning routine.
How do you write your daily mission?
You take a small paper notebook and a pen, and you write down one goal for your day in English.
Just one goal?
Yes, just one simple sentence starting with the words, today I will.
Oh, the future tense.
Yes, today I will. Let's give some beginner examples, Chloe.
Today I will drink more water.
Today I will go for a 20-minute walk.
Today I will call my mother.
Today I will finish my homework.
That is a useful sentence.
Yes, many people use it every day. Let's give another example.
Great idea. Today I will smile at a stranger.
Wow, I love that one. That makes the world a better place.
Why is writing it down with a physical pen better than typing it on a phone?
Because your hand and your brain work together slowly. When you write slowly, your memory gets stronger.
That is true. A notebook sitting on your desk reminds you of your English goal all day long.
Okay, Chloe, let's do our learning section right now and look at the grammar we used today.
Perfect. Let's teach English simply.
First, let's look at the present simple tense. We use this tense to talk about daily routines and habits, things we do every day.
Yes, the structure is very easy. Subject plus verb.
I wake up.
I wash my face.
I drink coffee.
I read the news.
But what happens when we talk about our friend? What happens to the verb when we use he or she?
Ah, the magical letter S. We must add an S to the end of the action word.
Yes, listen to the difference. I wake up, Chloe wakes up.
I drink tea. Lucas drinks tea.
I read a book, she reads a book.
I label my food. He labels his food.
That is a super important grammar rule for beginners. Always remember the S for he, she, and it.
Yes, the alarm rings because the alarm is an it.
Perfect example.
Now, let's look at 4 action verbs from our morning routine. Let's learn their past tense forms for yesterday.
Great idea. Regular versus irregular verbs.
Verb number 1, wake. Today I wake up. Yesterday I.
Yesterday I woke up. W-O-K-E. Woke. It is an irregular verb.
Yes, you cannot say waked. It changes to woke.
Verb number 2, wash. Today I wash my face. Yesterday I.
Yesterday I washed my face. Wash, A-S-H-E-D. That one is regular. We just add ed.
Verb number 3, drink. Today I drink coffee. Yesterday I.
Yesterday I drank coffee. D-R-A-N-K. Drink. Also irregular.
Yes, and our last verb, write. Today I write a goal. Yesterday I.
Yesterday I wrote a goal. W-R-O-T-E. Wrote. Irregular again.
English has lots of irregular verbs, but don't worry, you just practice them in short stories.
Yes, let's do a tiny past tense morning story together right now. Yesterday morning, I woke up early. I washed my face. I drank some green tea, and I wrote my mission in my notebook.
Wow, that was 100% grammatically correct past tense English.
It sounds so professional.
Now, let's give our lovely viewers a quick pronunciation tip.
Yes, 3 words from today's lesson that can be tricky to say.
Word number 1, routine.
When you look at R-O-U-T-I-N-E, it looks complicated, but it only has 2 beats. Routine.
Yes, routine. Put the heavy stress on the second part, routine.
My morning routine.
Word number 2, habit.
Some people want to say hay-bit, but the A is short and open. It sounds like ha-bit.
Yes, ha-bit. Like a happy little rabbit. The rabbit has a habit.
The rabbit has a habit. That is a wonderful tongue twister.
And word number 3, breakfast.
This word is a big mental trap. It is made of 2 words, break and fast.
But when we stick them together, we do not say break fast.
How do we pronounce it naturally, Lucas?
We change the first sound to brek, and the second sound becomes very short. First, breakfast.
Yes, breakfast. Say it fast. Breakfast.
I eat breakfast. Do not say I eat break fast.
That makes speaking flow so much better.
Yes,
Okay, let's do our favorite part of the show, the listen and repeat practice.
yes. Listeners, please sit up, relax your shoulders, and speak these sentences out loud with us. We will speak slowly and clearly. Good morning. Today is a new day.
Good morning. Today is a new day.